So there's a lot of talk around the Mario movie and how it got a low critic score but a high audience score, and how it shows that all movie critics are pieces of shit and whatever. But honestly, everyone is missing the point by a mile. While yes, most movie critics aren't really critics, but rather unintelligent hive mind shills, the real problem lies with these goddamn dumb bitch f***ing review sites like Metacritic and Rotten Tomatoes. I mean, first of all, you can never boil down a piece of art into a single number. In particular, movies, even the worst ones, have so many moving and intricate parts to them that boiling all of it down into a single number is downright insulting to everyone involved. What's even worse, by turning a whole movie into a number, there's the implication that you can compare movies to one another, even though 99.999% of the time, it's like comparing apples to oranges. You can't tell me I'm the only one that sees a problem with comparing John Wick to fucking Mario. They're so fucking shameless with it too. As soon as you open up Metacritic, you are greeted with a fucking bar graph between movies that have absolutely nothing to do with each other. There's absolutely no reason that these movies need to be compared at all. You cannot unironically use these sites and have also simultaneously passed the 4th grade. A middle schooler can tell you that you cannot quantify a piece of qualitative expression. Imagine for me that you are a movie critic and you are trying to review a movie on Metacritic. You may have complex and nuanced emotions and opinions about a movie, but you can throw all of that out the fucking window if you try and give a movie a goddamn grade. It's not like making a movie is the same as taking a test, right? So why do we continue to treat movies like this? Well, I think the problem lies in the notion that there are universally good movies and bad movies. While yes, filmmaking has general do's and don'ts when you make a movie, rules are always broken because things that work for one piece of art will not always work for another. I mean, look at Halo CE Anniversary. For the remastered graphics, 343 just dropped the high definition assets from the later games into the old engine, and even though these assets look beautiful in Halo 3 and whatnot, they look terrible in the original because the level design and animations were meant for simpler, more cartoony asset designs. This is why rules like more pixels equals better art just don't work. To put it simply, art is a creative, dynamic process, not a fucking math problem. Look, ask yourself why you need to look at reviews for a movie before you watch it anyways. Is it really so bad to pick a movie that looks cool and just watch it? This way, people can come to their own unbiased opinions about a movie, and the discussion around it can be less, While The Last of Us Chapter 2 does offer extraordinarily good environments, occasionally strong... Worst story ever! Naughty Dog should be ashamed of themselves. The Last of Us 1 was a graphics, 8.9 out of 10. Music, hive mind, and more civil, intellectual, and productive. Also, even if the movie turns out to suck, it's at least a little funny that it does suck so much. My fondest memories of watching movies have been watching movies that suck and just, well, laughing at them, and I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that feels this way. If you absolutely need to know how a movie is before you watch it, at least watch or read an independent reviewer that, 1, rather than say if a movie is good or bad, discuss the movie as a proper, multifaceted piece of art that will inevitably have its hits and misses. And 2, don't make movies fucking math class! Unfortunately, the second one is still hard to find, even among people who I respect as art critics, because giving art a number rating, even after you have already done all the hard work of explaining your feelings in detail, seems to have become the norm, even though it's the very antithesis of reviewing art. I hope one day both reviewers and listeners move away from rating movies and rather discussing them. I also hear a lot that you should watch a reviewer with similar taste to you, but I think this is the equivalent of locking yourself into an echo chamber of the same 3 to 4 things being said over and over. Instead, you should watch a variety of diverse opinions. That way, you explore all aspects of a movie, or any piece of art really. At the end of the day, the way most people explore cinema is, quite frankly, a little toxic. And I hope at least a few people watching try and get off checking the funny number on the funny website whenever they want to watch a movie. Just go watch it!